Hey, it's Pete here, and I'm back for the weekly free instant tournament. This is an 8-board BBO tournament that you can play by going Solitaire Bridge, then weekly free. And I just want to say thanks to all the support. It's been growing heaps, and just recently we got a New Zealand contingent, so welcome. Hope you guys enjoy it, and let's jump straight into it. So pass to me, and I have a balanced 15 count with a 5-card suit, so 1 neutral. Partner transferred to my Doubleton, always. Yeah. And here we are in 2 hearts. That's not a good hand for partner. Anyway, we've got 3 spade losers. We have a club loser. And we've got various heart losers. I've got at least 2 heart losers, if not 3. I'm missing ace, king, 10. I want to try and draw trumps. So with the heart suit, I can like lead the jack loose to something and then play a heart towards the 9. But let's just start playing spades. Okay, so king of spades, and that held a trick, and then they switched to a club. So the first question is, do I want to try and see if they're led away from the queen of clubs? In which case I can put on the jack. The other thing that I could consider is switching away from the queen of clubs is kind of a really strange thing to do here. But maybe they don't have any good options. So if I don't think West has the queen of clubs, I can play low, because then it makes it harder for East to continue clubs. But at any stage I'll have to guess who's actually got the queen. Now, I had 15 high card points, dummy had 4, so 19, 21 missing. And East is a passed hand, so East doesn't have 12. So of the 21 missing, West has at least 10. It's also a best hand tournament, so West doesn't have more than 15. So East has at least 6 points. So East is 6 to 11. Not something you usually know, but be a reasonable guess. So I feel like West wouldn't be switching away from the queen of clubs here, which made me want to play low initially. But thinking about how I'm going to get rid of my losers, I'm not sure I'll be comfortable like ducking a club if East switched to one either. So I'm just going to try that just in case. Okay. Now this is good because West switched away from the queen of clubs and has king, queen of spades or ace, king of spades. And the queen switching to a club is really strange here. So they didn't want to continue anything else. So East has 1 other spade honors. And I can try drawing trumps by leading a heart towards the jack and then towards the 9-8 Doubleton. Which seems to be the best way to go about doing that. I could try something like ace, king of diamonds, rough a diamond, but feels like drawing trumps is what's needed. Heart to the jack, and that holds. I was not expecting that, but let's continue. Alright. So East has ace, king, 10, 5th heart. Alright. Diamond discard. And I don't need all my diamonds. I just don't want it as obvious for them to work out what to do. Okay. Alright, so let's try and do some counting here. The West hand has a singleton. They pitched 2 diamonds. And now I've played the queen. I pitched 2 diamonds as well. I don't think West is pitching down to queen, jack, Doubleton, diamond. So we've now got 2 spade losers, and then we've got the rest of the tricks here. No need to finesse. I was thinking that maybe the spades were blocked if East had the queen of... if East had the queen of spades, they might not have been able to untangle them. Some people defended 3 spades, so they chose to open 1 diamond. This hand is perfectly fine for a 1-no trump opening. It went about as badly as possible for us. I think this is a very easy 1-no trump opening. But some people let 3 spades make as well. But also, it's really important here of look at the difference. Like, even when things are going bad, making sure that you don't, like, going down 2 is okay. I got an extra 35% over the people that went down 3. It wasn't an easy contract to play, but make sure that even when you're going down, there's a lot of match points in the reward for that. So, 2 hearts down 2, running at 42%. 1-no trump, and here I've got a 15 count, and East open 1-no trump. Again, really interesting fact that there's a best hand tournament, because I know East only has as good a hand as me, so they have 15 as well. I don't really want to double this. With an unbalanced hand, I like just showing my spades and a minor. The robots play Capoletti, so yeah. Hey Steph, welcome, welcome. So 2 spades, and then my partner said, show me your second suit. So that's what 2-no trump asked for. So here I'll just say I have clubs. Supposedly 5 clubs. I would have thought this would show 5-4 either way. But doesn't really matter, here we are. Okay, dummy has 7 points, and I have 15, which is... if I can do some maths. So 7 and 15, 22, 18 missing. East has 15, so West has 3 points total. Let's just put a low diamond on. East might put on the ace, or might put like the 9 or the jack on, but in with the ace. And now we've seen King of Hearts, Ace of Hearts, and a spade. Okay, so I need to keep my losses down to just 1. If trumps break 3-2, I've always got at least 1 club loser. I could try roughing a spade, or I could do something like leading the jack of spades. The whole reason being is if West has the queen of spades, then I know who's got the king of clubs. And it's pretty natural for West to cover this. If West doesn't cover it, I'll play East for the queen of spades, which then I'll think West has the king of clubs to make up their points. If I think East has the king of clubs, then I could play club to the ace, duck a club, or I could say run the queen of clubs, and then it's pretty awkward playing East for the queen, but I think it's worthwhile to try and find out. Alright, so here now I think West has the king of clubs, so let's just play club to the ace. And we get to draw the trump. And I got the queen of diamonds for a spade discard. And now queen jack of hearts. So this hand's pretty good in that usually most people would go, East open 1-no trump, they probably have the king. But I tried to work out who had the queen of spades, just because lots of the time if West had queen 10 of spades, they would just automatically cover it. So when I lead the jack and they don't cover it, it's likely that East has the queen, and now I want to play West for the king of clubs. Playing East for the king of clubs was also difficult, but not impossible. So there we go. A bunch of people went down 1 or 2. If you defended one, someone doubled 1-no trump and beat it 2. That's a fantastic result. Other people passed a no trump. For me, this is really a choice between showing spades and clubs, which I just found out in the robots method is strictly a 5-card minor. Didn't know. I knew they played spades and a minor. It depends which way you want to actually play it around. But I feel like you need a way to show your 5-card majors as well. Let's just have a quick look at how someone else played it. Went down. So diamond and then 2 rounds of hearts. They switched to a spade and they trumped a spade. Okay, so here what they're doing is they're not attacking the trumps straight away. After the heart's set up, when you think about where your losers are, I didn't need to ruff more than 1 spade. I was happy with trumping 1, but trumping 2 isn't really necessary because I got the heart discard and the diamond discard. So for me, it's really about trying to solve that diamond issue. Anyway, running at 60% in rank equal 5th. So let's jump into board number 3. So here we've got 14 points, 3, 3, 6, 1. So nice 1 diamond opener. And my partner bit a spade and now 2 hearts. So the robots play support double, so I can show exactly 3-card spade support here by making a double. Doesn't say anything else, but just wondering what a double is now. Okay, so couple of choices. My partner didn't want to venture in 3 spades here, so they don't have much. East-West managed to bid to 4 hearts. I know my partner's got a shortage there. Just looking at what bidding 4 spades would say, 11 to 21 high card points. I feel like East-West are probably going down, especially if I started with, say, heart, heart, heart. But then maybe they've got good enough clubs to try and make it. They might be able to say... Alright, let's see, I've got 14 high card points, and East-West don't have that much more than that. So just weighing up my options. Number 1, assuming, knowing that my partner's got short spades, I think that we could go spade, heart, 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 and draw the trumps. If they've got a short spade, maybe 4 spades can make. If my partner's got, say, king, queen, 5th spade, let's see how that would play. They lead a heart, we lead a spade. We've got the 3 top losers, but no guarantees of more. If I double, I'm showing a lot more points. And is there any guarantee that we're beating this? So we've got 2 heart tricks, and would hope that my partner with short hearts and presumably not much length in diamonds means that clubs aren't breaking well for them. I think all 3 options here are reasonable. Pass, 4 spades, and double. I think I'm going to go for double. I'm not sure if the robot's going to take it out or not, but let's go for it. And let's stick to our plan of drawing the trumps. Hopefully I don't drop the double king queen. Alright, so East has 6 hearts here. So queen to 6 hearts. So my partner's got a singleton diamond, singleton heart. Queen of spades run for me isn't... Whoa! Okay, we had a 10-card diamond fit. This will be making. They've got 2 spade tricks. It might not be making just yet. They've got 2 spade tricks, and 4 hearts is 6 tricks. The diamond roughs aren't that great. It's just that I know my partner's hand won't be that fantastic. Okay, then up to 3 spades, 4 hearts is... So 3 spade tricks, 4 hearts is 7, a club is 8. I need my partner to have good clubs here. That's up to 9. Not good enough, I don't think. 10%. Okay, so how would have 4 hearts gone? So some people didn't make the support double and just bid onto 4 diamonds. Someone opened a no trump, that's interesting. No one's come back in and done anything like bid 4 spades. I was vaguely considering bidding 4 spades rather than that. How would a 4 spades actually gone? We've got 3 top spade losers. A club loses 5. Not 5. A club loses 4. So 3 spades and a club is 4. And they can get... Can they get 2 diamond roughs to actually beat it? So 4 spades would have been down 1, which if a bid was up in this sort of 92% area, passing obviously reasonable, but I think showing the support doubles here is good. My partner, I think, should strongly consider bidding 4 spades as a sacrifice as well, with the singleton heart and the double fit in spades and hearts with the vulnerability. But when my partner... I didn't really give them a chance over 4 hearts, but they didn't do it anyway. Board number 4. So here we've got 9, 11, 13 points. And we've got 6 card diamond suit. So 2 options. First option is pass, which is the normal choice, the textbook choice. The other option is making a 4 card overcall because I've got a really good heart suit. And I like telling my partner what to lead when necessary. So I'm open to 4 card overcalls, so let's get into that. And then my partner bid 3 diamonds, which was a mixed raise. So we've got a fit, which is good. But am I interested in game after I know we've got a fit? I know diamonds are breaking poorly, and I've only got 13 points opposite a passed hand, so I'm just going to compete to 3 hearts. Okay, and here we are in 3 spades. Okay, so what do we know here? Dummy's got a 3-2-4-4. I've got 13 high card points opposite my 13 highs, which is 26, 14 missing. And it looks like they're relatively evenly split. West showed 5 spades after I overcalled a heart, so they've got a 5-3 spade fit, most likely. So how are we beating this? I could try returning a low heart, and if my partner gets in with a jack, can then try a club and giving me a club ruff. Alternatively, we might get 2 hearts and 2 clubs if my partner's got the ace king of clubs. I was also thinking about if I just go ace of hearts, king of hearts and make east trump, then they might have difficulty getting away from the table, but probably can just go ace of spades, spade. West appears to have 3 hearts, and my partner didn't lead a singleton diamond, which they may have, but they probably won't switch to it. If my partner had, say, the jack of hearts and ace king third club, then I need to return a heart here to their jack and let them go club and give me a club ruff. But it appears like my partner doesn't have that because my partner switched to the 7 of hearts, and if they had, say, jack fourth, they would usually lead a low heart here. So I'm just going to cash my ace here and make dummy trump. Okay, so firstly my partner had 5 card support and didn't raise me. Secondly, they switched to the 7 of hearts from jack fifth, which is kind of strange. But I scored my queen of spades anyway. They also trumped in the long trump hand, which is kind of unusual. They didn't try and throw a club away. I'm just going to... I could give them another ruff and discard, might make their life difficult. They already were trumping in the long trump hand. I don't think pitching a club or a diamond from the east hand will make any difference. So let's just give them another rough and discard. Okay, they're all the trumps. $57%. And it feels like we could have beaten that contract. Yeah. So we were down. So ace of clubs, and then my partner switched to the 7 of hearts from jack 10, 9, 7, 5th. Not something I was actually picking, but as you can see, after I lead a heart to me, I actually have to return. I don't have to return a low heart. Can still beat it after that. Switch to the queen of diamonds. So if I play the queen of diamonds, then they can't get off the table in time because my partner's got the king of spades. To me, this thought never occurred to me because the ace of clubs is not a lead that I would ever make. So here I was it's an easy jack of hearts lead, and then I would switch to a club rough, and we can sit back and wait for our tricks. Other people let them play in 2 spades when they just pass throughout. I wasn't alone in the 4-card overcall. It's something that's worth considering from time to time with a really good 4-card suit. But see, the other option was actually pass, which is okay. So we're in rank 8 with 47%. Only one bad board at the moment, which was where I chose to double aggressively. Pass to me. Now we've got 10, 14 highs, 3, 6, 1, 3. I'll start with 1 heart. 2 diamonds, double. I'll just bid 2 hearts. I've got 6 hearts. If my hearts weren't that good, maybe I'd consider bidding one of the other suits that my partner's asking me to try. We could easily have a spade fit here and them not want to be bidding, or other fits. But here we are. 2 hearts, and we've got 3 spade losers and 2 heart losers. Okay. Now, if they don't cash the spades straight away, I'll be able to get one of my spades away on the diamonds. So let's just see, king of spades, and now they switched. Alright, I could win this, unblock the diamond, club over, and then ace of diamonds. That would open me up to getting things cross-ruffed. I could try and win the jack of clubs and pull a heart towards the jack straight away. If West didn't continue a spade straight up, they might not do it again. If I could have untangled the diamond and then crossed over, I would have done that. But let's say that I win the club ace, king of diamonds, play a club over and throw a spade away. Now, when I play hearts, I have to let them in anyway, and they can play a spade and they can get another club rough and might start cross-ruffing. But here, by doing it like this, hopefully I can draw a couple of rounds of trumps early. Ooh. I'll just play low. There's no way the 10 of spades is there. Alright. Alright, so I have no more losers at the moment, except for that heart loser. Now, I have to guess how many hearts West started with. So I had 7 and their hearts are 4-2, or 3-3. So what are my options? Can I pick up hearts 4 with ace? If I play diamond over and ruff with that, club over, ruff. No. I was trying to work out, could I end up in the north hand and get a trump coup? I can't, so now I just have to hope that West was a 4-3-5-1, which seems a bit unlikely, but that was my only chance. So down 1, probably not great, because I could have gone heart to the ace and another heart, which would have been okay. 35%. Probably should have considered it a little bit more from where it was. So I was cold, so spade and then club. So at this stage, if I just play heart to the ace heart, it stops the cross ruff actually happening. But a lot of people went down. Heart to the jack is a little bit better off if that isn't what's happening. So it's not clear that West was switching to a singleton. But if they are, maybe I really should have tried to draw the trumps a bit quicker there. Anyway, on to board number 6. So here we've got a 6-4. I love 6-4 shapes here. We've got a 12 count. I'll start with 1 spade. And I always like to show my second suit if I can, so I'll just bid 2 clubs here. Balanced invite, so I've got a 6-4. We've got a spade fit now if my partner's balanced. I don't know how they would show an invite if they had, say, a 1-4-5-3. But I'll trust that the robots are actually balanced here. And if we've got a spade fit, I'm going to give game a shot. Okay, so as I mentioned, I wasn't completely convinced that they actually did have a balanced hand. Foolishly trusted the robots' methods. Now, if we look at this, we've got 2 club losers and a bunch of spade losers. When trumps are an issue, I always like to consider how, not just counting losers, but also counting winners works. So if I count my winners, I've got 3 hearts and 2 clubs is 5. So if I can get 5 spade tricks, then I might be able to make this contract as well. So I'll always get my ace of spades, and if I trump 3 diamonds, score all my little trumps, then I'll probably get a second spade trick as well with ace jack 10 in the ending. So I could go trump a diamond, heart, heart, well, cash all my hearts and trump another diamond, king of clubs, club to the ace, trump another diamond, and then just exit and hope that one of the spades is on side. So what would that need? That would need diamonds breaking something sensibly, with me not being over-offed by West. I would also need hearts 3-3 and clubs 4-2 or 3-3. Hearts 4-3 or hearts 4-3 and clubs breaking. I can also possibly go one better in that if I ruff some of my diamonds earlier, so trump, heart over, trump, heart over. I don't want to ruff the 3rd diamond too early because someone might be able to make a critical discard. The other line of play is I would have it hoping spades break. Play spade to the jack, then ace of spades, exit of spade, hope that spades break 3-3 and clubs break 3-3. Or I might be able to set up the diamonds, but if I can only ruff, say, 3 diamonds without losing trump control, which wouldn't set the diamonds up. So rather than hoping 2 suits break 3-3, I think the cross ruff line is better. So the next question is, how many of my hearts do I want to cash before ruffing the 3rd diamond? Okay, so I'm always cashing. This much is easy enough. So let's now just go. If I play a diamond now and someone discards a club or a heart, how bad is that for me? Well, it would be pretty bad. If instead I trump a diamond, cross in hearts, trump another diamond, then they're more likely to get that discard. So at this stage, I'm just going to try and cash my side winners, ending in the north hand, and lead another diamond and let that. Got overruffed. Needed diamonds to break better. So down one here. Still got 75% for that. Okay, lots of people in 4 spades or no trumps going down. They just repeated their spade suit. So the first thing is, in the bidding, I really like to tell my partner about my second suit. Personally, I think I could have bid 3 spades, which hopefully would be forcing in that method, but I didn't look at that. And then trying to play it, if West actually had an extra diamond, I was making... wow, I was actually cold. So what do I have to do here? Diamond and I trumped in. So heart over, or club over. Let's go back to my play. So here, diamond lead and I trumped. Heart over, and I can ruff another diamond. Still can't touch trumps. So heart over, and cashing my cards is what I need to do. So club and another club. And at this stage I have to exit a club, and when clubs break 3-3 I can end play West, I guess, into giving my things. It's much better to trump the diamond here, so even though I could make, I think I chose the right line here, and still got 75%, running at 50. 2 boards to play. Let's see how we can finish. Hopefully we can get a strong finish. 10, 18 highs. This is a pretty good hand. 5-4-2-2. So I'll open a heart and then jump in clubs to show that I've got a game force. It says 19 to 22, but I really think this is like 18 opposite 6. I'm going to be playing game. Other options I could have done is rebid 2 no trumps, which is another respectable option. And because I've got King Doubleton spade, it might be easier to find the spade fit if I bid that way. Anyway, my partner's showing 5 or more spades. If they've only got 5 spades, they usually have a weakness in diamonds, so let's try playing 4 spades here. 4 no trumps, Blackwood. I will show 3 key cards. My partner said 3 key cards is not enough. Like, there's no way that I can have 0, so I don't just show 0 or 3 and then sign off. I guess my partner was looking for 4. And we are in a ridiculous spot. We have a lot of diamond losers and some spade losers. We have a spade and 2 diamonds off the top. Now we got a low heart lead. I might be able to throw some diamonds away. I could try finessing to the jack, the 9, or the 7. If I put in the 7, it forces out the 10. I could play West for Queen 10 and still take a roughing finesse through them. That's probably asking a bit too much. But I'll try the 9. I think East is more likely not to lead away from the Queen than have the Queen. I want to at least draw 1 round of trumps. Like, if I could have actually thrown enough diamonds early enough, then I would have done that. Okay, 5-0 split. This is actually good news for me. Not in the sense that I'm actually making this contract, but maybe other people will be going down too much. Okay. Looks like maybe they let a doubleton heart. So if I've got 5 spades and a doubleton heart, East still has ace 9, ace 9 fourth. I've got 4 spades to the ace 9. I think that hearts are 5, 6, 0, 2, just because they played high-low and hearts. So instead of trying to cash the other one, I'm running the clubs and letting go a diamond here, forcing them into rough. So diamond, diamond, and now they'll play a heart. They had 5 spades, 3, yeah, so they do have the rest. They've got 3 clubs, 5 spades, 2 hearts. What's their other card? Like, they've still got ace 9 third spade. If they had... I've only seen 2 rounds of diamonds, haven't I? Yeah, 2 rounds of diamonds. So they've probably got an extra diamond. If they have an extra diamond, I'm down anyway. They would have ace 9 third and a diamond. I'd rough high, they would throw their diamond, and I'm end played. Into going queen of spades, queen of spades, which they'll duck, then jack of spades they'll win, and they cash the rest. So here, I need them to have a heart, so let's just rough low, get over roughed. And down 2 for another not great score. 3%. That seemed excessive. Okay, so other people are just bidding 2 clubs, and that's where it ends. Someone bid 3 no trumps after that. Like 4 spades is a pretty good spot where you want to get to. So the fact that you get to 2 clubs seems too low. Someone got out for down 2. So what did they do? Heart lead, they won. They led the king of spades, and then diamond, diamond, and they roughed. And yeah, from there they're up, down 2. Someone got to 4 spades. They psyched. Okay. No one really chose the 2 no trumps response. For me, this is a choice between 1 heart and then jumping to 3 clubs, or 1 heart and rebidding 2 no trumps. I think both are okay. 4 spades is where you want to get to. I don't think that my partner should kick on after that. The king jack third club is really useful. The heart void's not great. I would have had more options available to me, but yeah. Seeing as they've got no key cards, asking me to have 4 of them before they move on, yeah, it seems a bit excessive. So anyway, down to 43%, 1 board to play. Let's see what we can do. Pass a club. Got 10, 15 highs. Don't have a stopper in clubs, so I'll just make a takeout double. My partner jumped in hearts, so that's fantastic news. Let's play game. If my partner's willing to jump, I am willing to give game a shot. Alright, and here we are with East having 6 clubs. My partner's got 8 points opposite my 15, which is 23, 17 missing. East has a good hand here to volunteer 3 clubs when their partner couldn't bid. So it looks like points are like 15, 15, 2 and 8. Okay. That solves that issue. Now I've just got an issue in trumps and diamonds. Okay, so ace, king of clubs. I could first of all ruff with the 10 of hearts and hope that East has Jack Doubleton heart. I could ruff with the king of hearts and hope that either player's got it. But I think that hoping East has Jack Doubleton heart is what I want to go for. Alright, so we're missing Jack 987. I need hearts to break 3-2. Yeah, so we've got a deep heart loser here. And to play a diamond. Diamonds broke, West pitched one, so down one. Well, that was a pretty miserable finish, but not too sad with how I actually played here. 57%. You only win when East has Jack third by playing the 10. If East had Jack Doubleton, my 10 would score, and then I'd just draw trumps. If East had Jack... Because Jack Doubleton you win in any case, so you don't count that. Well, it depends on how I'm actually choosing to play it after that. Ruffing with the king and running the 10 would be playing... Not really... Like, for me, ruffing with the 10's the only thing that's got a reasonable chance of ruffing. But you could lose... You would lose 0 tricks even... Yeah. But, like, ruffing with the king and hoping that there is just someone with Jack Doubleton. I don't think playing West for Jack Doubleton when... like, you could ruff with the king. It's pretty similar. I don't think there's much benefit in doing it, though. For me, it's most likely that East has the Jack, based on the point count distribution anyway, so ruffing with the 10 seems the most likely case. Anyway, we dragged ourselves up to 45%. Let's have a quick review. So first of all, 2 hearts down 2. Here I chose to open 1 no trump. I think this is completely normal. Not a fan of opening 1 diamond, but obviously hearts broke terribly and we went down. Board 2, we were really careful to try and work out who had the club king and managed to make for 78%. Board 3, we actually had to try and get to 4 spades. My double was aggressive here, but I didn't think that I'd have enough power when my partner probably had spades and clubs that they could actually untangle it. So went for the double. Although bidding 4 spades seems a bit much, but the main thing here is there's a support double. Pass is another reasonable option. Board 4, 3 spades, making on the nose. We could have actually beaten this if my partner gave me the ruff or led a normal Jack of hearts, but we talked about that in detail, 57%. Then 2 hearts here. Not too happy with myself here. I think playing heart to the ace and then running the Jack of hearts would actually have been better than heart to the Jack to try and prevent the cross ruff. Board 6, we scored 75%. And really interesting hand. I thought I was going to make it, but again, another bad break in both spades and diamonds meant I was going down. Board 7, another terrible break, but 4 spades is where we want to go. And I think there's an interesting choice between do I want to game force by 3 clubs or 2 no trumps. I think 18 points is too strong to... Do I have 18 points? Yeah. I was just wondering if I miscounted then. But I think it's either 3 clubs or 2 no trumps here. But we obviously got a little bit too high, but 4 spades would have gone down on the bad break anyway. And it's really interesting. Like, I was still hoping to make it after I got the 4 of hearts lead, which is why I didn't just cash the ace king straight up, which might have let me get out cheaply, or 2 down for at least some percentage. And then finally, 4 hearts down 1, 57%. Lots of people went down 2. And some people got to 2 no trumps. Anyway, that was the weekly free instant tournament. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.